Hi everyone, now I want to tell you about simple present. Look at this pattern. The positive is subject plus verb 1, added with S or ES, negative subject to does not plus verb 1, and question to the subject plus verb 1. Look at the verb here for the negative and for the question. It is the base form. It is not added with S or ES because that has been does here. So this is the pattern. Now we come to the uses of simple present. There are 4 uses. The first is to express present habitual action. Present habitual actions means that the habit is at present. There is past habit. If it is past habit, it happened in the past. So it is not done anymore. But present habit, it is done now at present or may continue in the future. For example, 5 veterinarians examine the animals here once a week. So this is their habit that is done once a week. It can be every Monday, every Friday, or every Saturday. So this is once a week. Another example, Mr. President feeds his pets in the morning. So, Mr. President has a habit every morning, that is feeding his pet before he goes to work. And then the second is to express general truth. What is truth? Truth is a kind of fact that cannot be denied. And then general means that it is not personal or it doesn't relate to a group. Let's see the example. Cheetah is wild animal. Cheetah is a species, one kind of species of the animal. So it is general. You can have, for example, Coco. Coco is wild animal, but usually you name your dog with Coco. So if it is a name, it is personal, it is not general. And then cheetah is wild animal. This is truth because cheetah lives in a wild. The next is growth hormone tells cells to make protein and break down fat for energy. Growth hormone is one of the hormones in our body. So everyone knows about that. So everyone has this kind of hormone in their body. That's why it is general. And the truth is, the function of the growth hormone is to tell cells to make protein and break down fat for energy. It is done naturally. That's why it is the truth. Okay, go to the next is to express feelings, conditions, or states, etc. in present. To express feelings in present. I emphasize here in present because we use simple present. Can I express feeling in the past? Of course. You can say, I was sad last night. It's okay, but it is simple past, not simple present. We talk about simple present now. So everything is at present now. The example is the world is in danger now. The to be is here to show present. Yes, we know that the world is in danger now. We know that plastic is the most pollutant that endangers our world. The next is everyone gets stressed due to the coronavirus. Everyone gets stressed. Yes, you too. You get stressed too. So the condition is now. The coronavirus is spreading now so fast. Then everyone is afraid. Then everyone gets stressed. Everyone is afraid. Everyone gets stressed. This is the condition of today. The condition of now at present. To express the future time which is related to a timetable. What is timetable? Timetable is a kind of schedule. But it is not the same as your own schedule that you can change anytime that you want to, or the schedule of in the school, the schedule in the school, that is easier to change, but the timetable is more difficult to change because it will deal with the public. That's why it is more permanent. Because it is permanent, so it is considered as a habit. See the example. Aku and negeriku plays at 18 on Monday. Aku dan negeriku. It is the title of a play. In a certain theater, there have been some plays on the schedule from Monday to Sunday, and Aku dan negeriku will be played on Monday. It means that if, for example, you want to see Aku dan negeriku on Monday, but the time when you talk is on Friday, Monday is future, you still use simple present. You will not say Aku dan negeriku will play at 16, but Aku dan negeriku plays at 18 because it relates to the timetable. Next is the earliest train departs at 4 in the morning. For example, you can find this timetable in the railway station. There are many trains there, and then the earliest train that leaves to Surabaya departs at 4 o'clock. So if you want to go to Surabaya next week or next month by using that kind of train, so you still want to inform that the earliest train which leaves to Surabaya departs at 4 o'clock, not the earliest train will depart. No, because it relates to the timetable. Okay, hopefully that you understand the uses of the simple present, because you will use this tense in a daily conversation. And then frequency adverbs that are used. Frequency adverbs are used to show habit usually. In the previous slide, I put on Monday, in the morning, yeah. But frequency adverbs here, there are examples like always, usually, often, always, every time, or all the time. Means that if it is from Monday to Sunday, so it is all of the time. And then usually 5 times or 6 times, often 4 times, sometimes 3 times, seldom and rarely is almost never. Never, so not at any time. It means that you do nothing. Okay, how to put frequency adverb in sentences? The first is, when you have to be here, put it after the to be. So she is seldom absent for any seminar. And then she always comes to the meeting. If you have verb here, you can put it here always. And then the third is, she may never know about this case. There is auxiliary here and there is verb. So put the frequency adverb in the middle between the auxiliary and the verb. And then for number 1, if you want to emphasize that being absent is rarely happens, so you may put seldom before the to be. So you can have she seldom is, but it is only if you want to emphasize the word seldom. But if you don't have to emphasize anything, so the pattern is like this. Okay, the next is pay attention on these words. Sometimes, and sometimes. These are confusing. Yes, for students, these are confusing. Look at this. the difference. Sometimes here there is a space, but there is no space. It is not separated. And then there is S here, no S. So sometimes she needs some time to finish her work. It means that the time here is amount of time. It is uncountable. So it's like duration, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like that. She has revised this proposal sometimes. Times here shows the frequency. So she has revised the proposal not only once, but sometimes, more than one, 3 times, 4 times. And then she sometimes has a part-time job, sometimes showing this frequency adverb on some occasion 3 times. So she may have 3 times a week of this part-time job. Okay, the next is, when do we add S or ES to the verb or the predicate? It is when the subject is the third singular person. What is third singular person, or what is the third person? Third person is the person that we talk about. First person is I, and then second person is you. So the third singular, yeah. Everyone has a great responsibility to protect the nature. Everyone is the third singular person. Our leader provides us useful information about kinds of the need to finish our project. But look at this. In negative and question, the S or ES is not used. Remember the first slide I told you that in question and in negative, you must come back to the base form. So here everyone has with S, but in this question there is does, so you have the base form. Also in the second sentence you have provides, but when you have does here with not or a negative, there is no S anymore, so this is the base form. Okay, how to add S or ES on a verb? Most verbs are added with S. For example, you can see here, take become takes, find, finds, wait, waits. But there are verbs added with ES. The first is verbs end with Y. If the verb end with Y, the Y is preceded by the vowel, there is vocal here, you just add the verb with S. But if before Y there is consonant, you change Y into I and then plus ES. Okay, and then verbs end with O. If it is single O, you have ES. If it is double O, you have S. And then the last is verbs end with SS, SH, CH, X, Z, TZH, or hissing sounds. So you put ES, you add ES after the verb. So the example is makes, misses, fix, fixes, whiz, whizzes, buzz, buzzes, attach, attaches, snatch, snatches. Yeah, hopefully that you can understand how to add S or ES on a verb. So I think it's enough for this video, and thank you for watching. See you next time.